Hola, ¿cómo estás? Bien. Anybody here? Oh, we got 4 people. What's up? Oh, there's Wendy. Wendy with our Gorilla Lounge. What would you call that? What would you call that? So, yeah, we've been here every Thursday. What's going on, you guys? I don't know if you guys have noticed or not, but we are making some changes to the show. We're not calling it What Up, Florida Girl? I don't know how many of y'all have noticed it, but we changed the name. It's no longer Vanilla Gorilla. It's now the Gorilla Lounge. What else? The header is no longer the blue line flag. It now says the Gorilla Lounge and everything on it. So we got that going. So changes are on the horizon, definitely. So how y'all been? Y'all been okay? Big Tricky Nick. That's what I picture like I did on my TikTok. I picture the refreshing symbol that does this, I don't know, recycling symbol, I guess you can say, where it goes. I think it makes that noise. What's up, big man Basson? I have 2 very special guests tonight, and I want you guys to meet them if you guys don't already know who they are. What's up, Brianna? Sick as fuck, but getting there. Yeah, getting sick sucks. Donkey cock. I don't know. I think it sucks. I haven't been sick, honestly. I'm gonna be dead ass serious with y'all. I probably have not been sick. Let's see, maybe 10, 12 years. Like sick. Like sick. You know what I mean? Like I've had a couple colds and, sinuses and allergies and all that, but I haven't had really a whole lot of anything else. Like sick. Just went on a badass trip to the East Coast. Nice. Katie, what are you doing? Nice to see you here. I hope you guys have questions, like little things, because we're just gonna talk. We're just gonna shoot the shit, really. You know what I mean? Was it sick, Nick, or was it just kind of like a little under the weather? I mean, sick, like puking and just everything. I mean, that stuff totally sucks. But I mean, I don't know. I just haven't been sick. I haven't really been sick. And honestly, I think like if I caught COVID, I don't know. I take vitamins now. I've been taking 1 a day. Somebody told me to start taking 1 a day and omega-3. And honestly, I've also been doing some of my juice. Like I've been making like vegetables and fruits and putting it all in the juice, and I make it sweet. I don't just drink the vegetable because I think that's just nasty. You might as well eat Gerber. Yeah. See, that's what I'm thinking, Nick. Definitely. Because like I said, man, when I'm sick, like it hits me like a ton of freaking bricks. But as far as like getting there and like just getting a little under the weather, I'm not worried about it. But it does suck. Is Clinton's feeling better, I'm assuming? Of course he is, except for his cough. Is he gonna eat cough drops tonight? Sucking on some cough drops. Oh my god, what time is it? 8:13. He sounds like an 80-year-old smoker. Have you know what, big man? Have you ever heard of Lex and Terry? And when a woman gets on the show, she's always like, first time caller, long time listener. And they're like, wait a minute, before you go any further, are you a smoker? She's like, yeah. How'd you know? You've got the sweet sound of women sounding. Yeah. I used to have it. I'm not even kidding. No cap. He took a bag of them in the room. Are they Halls? Are they the good Halls? Tell me they're the good Halls. I think there's like a where it doesn't have that burn through the nasal. There's a good one that tastes like candy, and it's like, oh, this can't be a cough drop. Oh my gosh. Are y'all ready for next month? I'm totally pumped for next month. So the first we have, what's his TikTok name? This is my name or something. And then the second week, you guys, second week in May, we're getting Deputy Dane on the show. So just so you guys know. So Ricola. No, I don't even like those, man. Things like Florida Girl. Google for Clinton and yourself. Google medicine ball from Starbucks and get the ingredients from Walmart. I'm telling you, it is bomb. Talking through a wet bag of gravel is. Oh my gosh, yeah. What's up, Davian? Davon? Is that right? Davon? Wendy, give me a thumbs up if it's Davon. Oh, you don't know. Yeah, for real, Florida Girl. Look it up. Look up medicine ball. It's pretty legit. All right. So you guys, I'm gonna break out the guests. You guys already know who they are. This is how we do this. We're just gonna talk. We're just gonna have a good time. And yes, the 6th is my 24th birthday. All right. Kick out Davin, because we don't need this kind of negativity. None of this negativity. We don't need that. 24. I'm just playing, man. All right. We're going to bust them out. You ready? Here they come. And there's Wendy and Clinton.
What's up, nerds?
What's up, woman?
What's up, guys?
You mean big man. Is he really that big, Clinton? How big is he? How big is Big Man Basson?
Big Man Basson's a fat bastard.
Oh, shit. Shots fired.
Right?
Shots fired. Holy cow.
Rude.
Like how? Like is he tall and stout?
He's probably about 6 foot tall. He's a big boy.
He says, "Pull up." Pull up. So last night here in Norman, we had really cool weather, and just so y'all know, I ended up waking up with like 4 messages and asking me if I'm okay. And I was like, the fuck? Why wouldn't I be okay? So apparently, Norman got hit with baseball size hail. I didn't know this. Hey, what the hail? I didn't know this. I was asleep. I go to sleep. I don't stay up all night. And I don't listen to that shit. So ended up talking to my sister, and her bless her heart, her car got destroyed. Brand new car. Destroyed. No. She's like, this is bullshit, whatever, whatnot. I said, well, hell, if I'd have known that y'all were going to get that hail, I totally would have parked my car.
Yeah.
Like, I'd have drove through that shit. If I'd have known, I'd have drove through it and went, total the car. I don't even care. I was out getting dinner or something. No. You heard that storm from Mustang? Yeah, bro. It was pretty brutal. It was pretty brutal. It was I was not anticipating that storm. And then and I know this is probably going to be TMI, but you know, here in Oklahoma, a lot of people are like, during the tornado season, we don't sleep naked because you don't want to be running out in the weather butt ass naked if you don't have a fucking house. So all I said was challenge accepted.
I was just about to say, you still sleep naked, don't you?
Absolutely. Ain't no shame in this game.
Good.
Hey, listen,
Yeah.
if the weather girl wants to come out and be like, hey, Mr. Harris, what happened? Somebody be like, well, a friggin' tornado came through. That's what happened. Can I borrow your cup? So,
Oh Lord.
anyway, always records to be broken in the Oklahoma springtime. Yes, we're gonna have probably the widest tornado this year, I think.
So how close to you does Nick live?
Nick lives maybe 30 minutes northwest ish. Northwest-ish. And I'm going to assume you probably sleep naked too through hurricane season. September, I think, is when it starts. September to
Okay, now
June?
no, something
Is
like
it
that.
September to September?
So if you do get hit with a hurricane, I mean, there is probably some sleeping naked because in South Florida, your electric goes out. There's no air conditioning.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So
You know what I remember doing though. I remember reading it, or I probably read it in the newspaper, or I heard it on a news reporter. When you know you're about to get hit with the hurricane, take the AC and crank it all the way low as possible. Keeps the AC, and then take the refrigerator food and everything in it and crank it as low as possible. I don't remember. I'd started doing that, and then I was out of there. So I've been here in Oklahoma for like 16 years now. So I forgot.
yeah, see, it all just depends on what time of year that happens. Because I mean, if it's already hot, and oh my god,
Got him. Sorry.
good lord.
This is what we
Boys.
do.
This is
That's what we do.
I forgot what I was saying now. So
Yeah, sorry.
oh, the air conditioning, like your air conditioning's already working overtime. There ain't no cranking it down any lower because it's so
This is
damn
true.
hot.
This is true.
Yep.
This is true. I don't know. I would turn that sumbitch as low as possible. Now, I think it was after Hurricane Andrew that they said that no more wood frame buildings or
Mhm.
housing structures.
Correct.
And then now everything's built concrete block and stucco. And if you're looking for a house, it's got to be CBS.
Mhm.
So
However, like before I left, I did start noticing a lot of two-story houses going up, and the top story was wood frame, which was really weird. I don't know how they're getting away with that.
I know here in Oklahoma, for some reason, we're like a bunch of lemmings. I think that's the right word. Like all those little, whatever the hell they were, they would just, if one fell off a cliff, they would just fall off the cliff. So here in Oklahoma, it's like wood frame buildings. That's the way to do things. And then when a tornado demolishes everything, they're like, I don't know what happened. Let's rebuild it. And then it's wood frame buildings again. And it just doesn't make any sense. I would think that they would probably start making things a little bit like concrete block and stucco and running all the power lines underground like Florida does. Like Florida's got a lot of power lines underground. And what's crazy is that if maybe it's because of the red dirt, like the mud here in Oklahoma, it's pretty hard, but a ditch witch can go right through it like nothing. But I mean, I don't understand.
Florida, you dig so far and you're in water. We're not that
Water.
far above sea level. So
Yep.
how are they putting?
Yeah.
it in the mud
Water?
there. Yeah.
When I say mud, I mean it's like red dirt. Nick knows what I mean by red dirt.
Hey, I have red dirt. I'm in Georgia now.
It's Georgia clay. We get that, but here, I don't know, man. It's like a different type of.
Never fine. Your
type of
dirt is
dirt.
harder than mine.
Our dirt is dirtier.
Okay, I mean, I'll let you take that win
Yeah,
if
it's
you really
dirtier.
need it.
I'll take the win. It's my win.
Okay.
It's my
Okay.
win, Wendy.
You can have it. It's fine.
See, and Nick even pointed it out too. And you go to places like Moore and Norman are neighbors. So Moore is just north of me, like maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes. And Moore gets hit every freaking year. Like there was one that came across the highway and it took out a couple of schools. Kids were killed, teachers were killed, everything. This one was brutal. And it came across the highway and destroyed everything. Destroyed it. So
my mom is watching. She just texted me. They're building all over Lee County 3- and 4-story apartment buildings that are wood frame.
that'll be great. That'll be so cool. And then they're going to try to sell it for like they're going to be like, this is hurricane proof up to 250 mile an hour winds.
Yep.
Nope. Nope. Like, I think this apartment, in all honesty, since it was a hotel, I really believe that it's like CBS. I really believe it is. I don't think it's wood frame.
I don't know. I think ours is wood frame. And we've had a couple really bad storms, and honestly don't know what to do or where to go if we get something really bad. But
Alex, depends on how much metal reinforcement it has, I guess. Yeah. So what they do is they put the wood frame and then they build the
thank you, Alex.
then they put the aluminum studs around the metal studs. That helps reinforce it. Bathtub. Yeah, no, that's not going to help. Fiberglass bathtubs are not going to fucking work.
Yeah, but no, I think it was along something with like hurricanes too. The bathroom usually has more like frame, more wood, more to go through. So you want to go to the center of the house where there's more to like tear down, I think was the way I understood it. So.
You know, here's the thing. I remember the Three Little Pigs. The big bad wolf being a tornado or a hurricane. I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down. First house was made of straw. Second one was made of sticks, I think, or wood. And then the next one was made out of brick.
I thought you said you remembered Three Little Pigs. Do you remember it?
I don't fucking remember.
He remembers a little bit.
A little bit. I remember a little bit.
He remembers the big bad wolf and the
pig
three
part
little
because
pigs.
Speaking of wolves, no, I'm not gonna buy it. Honestly, I won't hide in my apartment. I won't hide in the bathroom. I just got told
something to say about that.
He damn sure does. So, hey, want to see holes in a house from Sally?
You should see their house.
Really?
Yes.
Mm-mm.
It was bad.
See, I won't. I remember living in Florida and we had our apartment, and that apartment was concrete block and stucco, top floor, concrete. It was like soundproof and everything. And it was right there off. This was years ago, before they were trying to convert it over to condos. They were going to sell it to us for $350,000. I was like, it's an apartment. Yeah, but we're selling. They're a condo now. I was like, so I live in a condo? That's cool. And they're like, no, it's an apartment. I was like, but you're selling it to me as a condo. So you're not going to sell me the apartment. You're selling me a condo. This is bullshit. but it was nice. It was a nice apartment. I mean, I really liked that apartment. 18 pylons. What? That's a heavy ass house. We try to move in it.
That's a big ass house.
Yeah. Was supposed to withstand 230. That house no longer exists.
Oh shit.
Huh.
Crap.
I guess the winds exceeded 235, and then now the house is gone. Can someone please reply to David? What's up? Do me a favor. Don't ask to be modded, if that's going to be the question. I don't mind you coming in, but I got my mods. Thank you. They right here. There's one. There's the other. So it went. He said, David, you're not getting on the nerves. You're not getting on the nerves, man. I promise. It's good times here. So speaking of Big Bad Wolf, so what was I was gonna go somewhere with that. Y'all talk amongst yourselves. I'm gonna have to think about this. This podcast is brought to you by
Don't.
Body Armor. So I posted. So here's a question for you guys. So I'm friends with a lot of people on Facebook. I think I have like 1,000 people or something on Facebook. I feel almost like I should be verified. So, oh my gosh. Oh, so anyway, so rude. So anyway, I'm friends with a lot of people, and I guess there's a couple of people in the social media world that they started dating somebody, and when they started dating somebody, they all of a sudden put your ass on like a restricted. You know what I mean? Like, have you been on Facebook and seen the restricted access? Like, I want to restrict this person from seeing a lot of my Facebook posts. So I only want them to see. Huh?
Is that what that means?
Yeah. So it's basically, so if you wanted to go scope someone's page and you're friends with them, you can restrict them from seeing certain things. So when you do that, all they see is like things that happened like a couple of days ago, like a memory or whatever. So it's really like, it's not eye catching. Yeah. So they did that to me. I was like, like the TikTok voice now is playing in my head. Like, that's weird. That's weird. See? Yeah. You can do that. You can literally restrict access for them. But I thought it was really weird because I'm friends with them. And it was like, did they restrict access to everybody and only the males? So my question is why do females do that? Why do you think certain females do that? I don't give a shit if I'm dating somebody, right? And I'm not going to restrict access to every single female that's on my Facebook page. That's ridiculous.
Well, first of all, I think that's way too much work for nothing unless you have something to hide. I mean, are you doing it to every male person, or are they doing it to certain male people that they don't want to know that they're in a relationship so that they can kind of keep them on the back burner?
See, what do you think, Clinton?
I'm agreeing with Wendy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
See,
I don't think they would do it with every male. I think they do it with specific people that they have something to hide from those people.
Exactly.
That's so weird. I wouldn't do that. I'd just be like, fuck it, whatever.
Right. I mean,
that's me.
If you're in a relationship and you don't want another person to see your relationship or to be in it social media wise or in your business, then just delete them from your social media. It's your social media. You can
Mhm.
do whatever the hell you want.
Exactly.
Yep.
Hold on. What do you say? 2 reasons. One, they aren't 100% on the new guy and they want other options. Worst case, there's more than one guy.
Exactly.
I think he fucking hit
call,
it.
big man.
I think he fucking hit it.
Hmm.
Davin says, "Hey Wendy, you have a beautiful voice."
Thank you.
What? Do I have a beautiful voice? Come on, y'all. No, fuck that. Mm-mm. So, what do you guys think of the new Gorilla Lounge layout? What do y'all think about that? Shots fired. No, that's not what that's not Nick. There's Nick right here. Yeah, I don't know. But what do you guys think of the I know me and Wendy, we were up the other night, Monday, I think, Sunday night or Monday night,
Yeah, I think
talking
it's
about
Monday.
it and totally screwing around with it and changing things around. What do you guys think about it? We need
I like it.
I like it. Do you like it, Clinton?
Mm-hmm.
It looks
Yes,
good,
sir.
right?
Yes, it does.
Now when we say it's a YouTube channel called the Gorilla Lounge, people can actually see it and go Gorilla Lounge, and they can find it.
It looks more professional.
It does.
Nick, you're banned from the island. Nick.
I mean, he comes in late most of the time. He doesn't notice things. I mean, we really should just accept Nick for who and how he is. We love you, buddy.
Mr. Neglectful.
Shots fired right there.
This is bullshit, dude. This is bullshit. Like, honestly, I don't even know. On my end, I don't even know what Katie's throwing up there. All I see are 2 square boxes.
She did the thumbs up emoji.
Thumbs up.
Oh, get her off here too. I hate that fucking emoji. That emoji,
Yes,
that one is I will not reply to that one.
Liquor Girl didn't see it either.
Dang.
Get her ass out too.
Okay.
Everybody,
Okay.
we need to start escorting these people.
Wait. She's been really busy.
Oh, Nick's been really busy too, I'm sure. No.
Nick is sick. I mean, we got to give him the benefit of it.
Oh my God, you guys. I'm just going to totally.
Rude.
Yeah.
You hurt his feelings.
I can't put up with this.
He left.
Now look what y'all did.
It's okay. It's all right. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You know, we work hard to get this and nobody pays attention. So I don't even know what it is, Katie.
That would be your favorite finger emoji.
This one?
Yep.
I love that one. That is my.
It's your favorite.
That is, and it's 2 of them. Again, all I see are 2 square boxes. So that's
it's just one,
right?
It's just one. I don't know why it's doing 2 square boxes because it's just one.
Oh,
yeah, it's just one.
I'm just here to listen to Wendy talk. That's cool. That's cool. Whatever yourself. Okay.
Ooh.
Look at I'm sorry, I didn't mean to piss everybody off. We just went from like 16 people to 12. I'm sorry. Come back. Come back. Let's see. What else can we talk about here? What else can we shoot the shit? This motherfucker here.
I was gonna say, he's getting loud now. I was all trying to help him, and he's got to start typing in caps.
You lovable man person.
Maybe me and Clinton should leave. You guys.
I'm wondering about that now.
I'm here for the occasional funny jokes. Oh man. So you guys, I was listening to the man Joe Rogan, and I love listening to him. He's the man. And God bless. I would love to be on his show one day. How cool would that be? But I was listening to one of his podcasts, and he literally has this guy. Well, I've been listening to a lot of them. So I don't know. Did we talk about it last week? The doctor?
Lost button.
Mm-mm.
Here he is. We touched on it a little bit last week.
I'm back.
Dr. Swan, is that what you're talking about with the reproductive crap
Dr.
and sperm count?
Yeah. And I was listening to her, and holy cow. And it was a really good, informative thing, like to the point where I'm going to go buy the book this weekend.
Yes. It was eye-opening. Like, at least he noticed.
Somebody noticed.
Thank you.
My best friend, y'all.
So anyway, so what did you think? Did you listen to it, right, Wendy?
Mm-hmm.
What did
I
you
did.
think of that podcast?
It crazy, eye-opening.
Mhm. She's pointing it out to the point for reproduction, for like even getting into kids, to the point and in the womb, because of the plastics. There's a couple of toxic chemicals in plastic that are getting into the mom's womb, which is infecting or affecting both the embryo, the kid.
Mhm.
And then it's
Yep.
like it's insane.
It is insane. And what I liked about it, even more, was Joe Rogan. He's kind of a smart feller. He made the link between what she was saying and the studies that she's done, and how it could possibly be linked to like depression and anxiety, even because it's the stuff that we're putting in our body that they're not regulating is changing our bodies. It's changing our DNA. It's affecting our hormones. It's affecting everything.
Everything.
And and you look back when they started this study, and even when they started using these plastics and doing this, it really hasn't been that long of a period of time where, I think they were saying, what was it, 97,000 sperm count, 40 years ago? And now it's like 43. It's over half. Like, where are we going to be in another 30 or 40 years? Nobody's able to reproduce.
Yeah.
Where does that leave the world? Okay, well, that's what Justin has to say about that.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes,
we can
cannot
hear you.
see you.
I got connection issues over here. Sorry, you guys. Not really sure. It went really staticky on my end, and then it just kind of fizzled out on me. So I'm on this camera. I don't know. Yeah, it went really staticky in my headphones, and then because I shook that.
It happens.
Yeah.
We can't hear him.
Nope.
Okay. Well,
What
anyway.
about?
What was that
now?
again?
Can you hear me now?
Go.
Yep.
Oh my God. If it's not one fucking thing, it's another.
Yep. Welcome to live broadcasting, y'all.
Yep, this is definitely live broadcasting. So this is what happens. I'm not touching anything else. That's it. I didn't even mess with anything. I hit the table.
Go.
Shit went crazy.
See, and you told me not to hit the table.
Oh my God. All right, David. Oh. So, so about this, about the vaccine. I don't even know if you want to really talk about it. Y'all want to talk about it? Because it's probably gonna. I don't know. I'm so happy that Biden now finally said that we can actually, the people that are vaccinated can wear their masks. They don't have to wear their masks outside anymore. I was sitting over here going, wait, y'all were wearing masks? Hello, Zeus. Yeah. I was pretty dumbfounded by that. So
I didn't know we were supposed to be wearing masks outside this whole time.
Yeah, I didn't know this either. And then the CDC, somebody made a meme and said the CDC said, good news, guys, we can wear our seatbelts outside of our cars.
Oh, Lord.
You know, I didn't agree with 100% of Trump, and I definitely don't agree, not even 10% of Biden. I don't agree with a lot of shit. So, you know, when I think both parties since what, the 1950s have sold America out, and America has become the world's whore. They've totally sold us out, both parties, because it's all money funded. It's all about their mighty dollar. And they sold us out. Ladies and gentlemen, our political parties have sold us out. And then he made something about also to another thing. He said something about we the people are the government. No, that's not what it is. I just can't get behind that. I cannot push that agenda. I can't do it. And it irritates me. It infuriates me. And I'm just, did we just go there? That's probably what happened. Ever since he came in, shit's been going crazy.
Yep. Exactly.
I'm telling you, I really do think we've been sold out as a group. And you know, I don't know. Is Alex still here? So if he is, I hope he corrects me if I'm wrong. So to understand your enemy, right? So in like World of War, to understand your enemy, you have to legitimately, strategically do recon work, see what they eat, see how they breathe, see every little thing to do this, right? To understand your enemy. So, and also too, they have such thing as warmongers. So these warmongers will go in and start a fight, basically. That's what they do. They're going to start a fight. Then all of a sudden, what do you think like TikTok and Facebook and everything else is actually doing? Do you really think it's your friends that are doing it? Or do you think it's like people just planting seeds and then these bigger countries, we'll say Russia just because it's a great one. You know, Russia sits back and goes, okay, you see what they just did? Let's do this. And then they're taking notes as to what is happening here to where they know where they can defeat us. So it's a strategic, tactful way of attacking us. And we're imploding ourselves.
They're making note of our weak spots.
That they are.
That's what I believe. That's what I believe. Because if you really sit back and think about it, so if you've got two people, whether one of them is your friend and the other one isn't, so you could walk up to your friend and be like, bro, he just called you a bitch. You walk up to the other guy and be like, bro, he just called you a bitch. You just started something, right? Same thing, same kind of concept, just on a larger scale. And that's what I think has been happening. Because just because you've got these people that are, they're just basically attacking America. And since America's been sold out by both parties, then that's it. Look what we're doing. Look what's happening. 200 and something people, 290 something cops quit the force in like Ohio or some shit. Now you're definitely going to go to that position, and it's going to be lawless. It's going to go back to Wild West days. Is that what everybody really, I mean, is that what we really want? No, that's not what we want.
Absolutely
but I mean,
not.
it's actually scary to think about. And you know what else is also on the board? I'm sorry, is the COVID vaccine. They're actually saying that no, they've been actually talking about it, that if you don't have the vaccine and show that you have actually had this vaccine, that you might not be able to get on an airplane, or you might not be able to go into a grocery store, or you might not be able to go drive public housing. Hell, you might not have a fucking job. That is actually sitting on the books, them thinking about it, going, maybe we should do this to protect humanity. Is it really protecting humanity?
Well, where was that logic when in the 80s with HIV and AIDS? I mean, flu.
This is a scary reality. This can happen.
Flu every year, and they don't force people to get vaccinated or wear masks from the flu. So why now? Why this, and why this extreme?
Yeah.
That's what I need somebody to explain to me.
I know. But it's a scary reality that it's no different than Nazi Germany going, show me your papers. You can't go into a grocery store without someone saying, here, show me your papers. Okay, they're right here. Seriously. But it's not going to be papers. Y'all realize this, right? It's not going to be papers. It's going to be an app on your phone. It's like an Adobe file. It's going to be an app. And then what? And then what? You're going to have another booster shot in then 6 months, and then another booster shot in 6 months, and then another booster shot in 6 months. You're going to have to keep getting these things for what? For what? A 0.03 survival rate?
Well, now there's problems. People are having health issues that they're thinking came from getting the COVID vaccine.
Mm-hmm.
So are you going to keep giving that to people? Or are you going to keep giving people boosters? Like, I just don't understand.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, what do y'all think? Wow,
Wendy,
you guys
have you had to get it? Have you had to get it?
Not yet. They may. Because we usually have to get the flu vaccine. So, it's probably coming. And in certain jobs and in certain things, I may or may not agree with that. But I just wish that there was more study, or we knew the long-term effects of this vaccine first, because it still kind of scares me. So,
and then they turned around and decided to what happened to the Johnson & Johnson?
Yeah, I was gonna say that really messed people up.
So let's say, but here's the thing: is it really? So let's say Johnson & Johnson's vaccinated 1 million people, right? And like 6 of them have these blood clots. Now, it could be linked to maybe if they were all women, and it could be linked to, let's say it's all women on birth control. Everybody knows if you have birth control, you smoke cigarettes, you take the chance of getting blood clots or something else or whatever. But let's say that's what it is. Is it really only the 6 that have been reported it? Or is it more people that make Johnson & Johnson's like, okay, pick, pay them off, shut them up, because they're making so much fucking money off of this vaccine. Wow. See, I didn't even know about this. What Liquor Girl says. Okay. And then she turned around and said, are you going to now discriminate against people of color because they refuse to get it? Yeah. But you know what's funny is that a lot of people get the word discriminate and racist completely mixed up. Discrimination and racism completely mixed up. Lil Ninja, dude, what's up? That's our favorite rapper on Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy to think about all of this. It really is, because then what's next? Then what's next? Then what's next? Then what's next? You're opening all these doors, all these pathways to get into something, and what happens? Now it's not the people anymore dealing with anything. It's the government telling you what to do.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have freedom of choice. They're choosing it for you. You don't have that. It's going to get eliminated. And everybody needs to really sit back and think about this, because this is a scary reality. That is a scary reality that can happen. You might not be able to travel out of state because you don't have a COVID vaccine card. You might not be able to, like I said, go to the grocery store, gas station. You're going to go into exile. This is a scary reality, because now all of a sudden people that have the vaccine, they're the elite. Y'all think about that shit.
Inside the mind of the vanilla gorilla.
Mm-hmm. If you make the vaccine mandatory, you're going to violate civil rights. But, you know, let's go back to the schools, though. Let's talk about this one. If you've got the schools that do smallpox, mumps, what else is there? There's like 8 booster shots that you're supposed to get as a child to go to school. What if the COVID shot's one of them? But that's the thing. The COVID is nothing close to the Spanish flu. Not even close. It's nothing compared to any of these things, but yet they're forcing people to have to get it done. I don't understand it. If you have a weak immune system, by all means, go get it. Go take the fucking shot. Go do it. Okay. I'm not going to be totally against you going to go get it, but don't push that on me when I have a healthy immune system. Don't push that shit on me. I mean, that's my freedom of choice. And people are I'm telling you, this is gonna be a nasty, nasty thing. And we're gonna be sitting back just watching. Don't mind me just watching.
But when does it stop?
It's not going to.
It's not going to. If it's not this, once they get you to do this, it's going to be something else, and then it's going to be something else, and then it's going to be something else.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What my job is now, I go into a lot of different people's houses and chit chat with them, you know, and do my job. I'm not going to get into what I exactly do. A lot of people already know, but I don't want to get into what I do. So, but there's actual customers now that are requesting people that before you come inside, they'll ask you, did you get your COVID shot? And if you say no, they'll refuse you to come inside their house, which is fine. It's their house.
Right.
Okay. That's it. Fine. I won't go in your house. What is that? What did Alex say? I think Clinton's paying more attention to the comments.
No,
Well, I mean,
I'm paying
his
here.
job is a moderator. That's real. I mean,
Yeah.
he's doing his job.
True. Yeah. Yeah. You know, how do you control the masses? You instill fear in the general public, and how would you do that? Through media, whether it be social media or regular mainstream media.
And which of those two is the bigger evil?
Correct. Now you've got that question. Which one is worse? Spreading the fake narrative backwards and forwards would be social media, because everybody has to be right. And then everybody has to make a troll, and everybody has to do their thing and fuck it all up. And it sucks. So that's the nasty reality of everything. That's something to think about. I think I'm going to call it now. The 29th of April. I'm going to call it now. Yeah, make a note. And then if
Got it.
it's fucked up is what it is. Oh yeah. Did y'all hear about this one?
Mm-mm.
They're banning
Oh.
menthol cigarettes. You want to know why? Because they're harmful, because mostly the black community smoke menthol cigarettes. So they're banning the menthol cigarettes because it's harmful to the black community. Cigarettes are bad for the fucking community. Period. But they're banning the menthol because it's mostly the black community that smokes them. I smoked menthol.
I smoked them.
I smoked Cools. I smoked Newports, Newport Kings, Newport Lights, Marlboro menthol, the Indian cigarettes that are menthol here. I don't know if y'all have them. You might have them. I can't remember the name of them, but they burn longer. They're like all natural, whatever. But yeah, banning them. Mm-hmm. How crazy is that?
I didn't know that.
I don't even have anything to say.
So I don't know about y'all, but in the Pledge of Allegiance, I think it says, "United we stand, divided we fall."
hmm
We are getting divided, period, whether it be the COVID shots or the racism bullshit. Everybody wants equality. I'm totally for it. You want to make it equal? Make it fucking equal. Equality is the way, right? But what's happening is that they're segregating again black and white, or white and Hispanic. It's almost a downplay. If you say you're white and proud, you're a racist.
It's divide and conquer.
So we're being divided. And as the United States we're not united. We should be just change the name to Divided States. We're not united anymore. We haven't been in years. We've been nothing but, this is my personal opinion. I'm just saying we should just be divided. We should just be divided opinion. You know what I mean? Divided states. Yes, natural spirits. That's who it is. Bam. Thanks, Nick. I knew somebody was going to. Yeah, it's so fucked up on how this is happening.
I mean, sometimes the comment section is quite entertaining. I'm just gonna say.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I can't stop talking though, just to stop and read them though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and then now they're pulling. Okay. Now, are you ready for this? I just learned this. So the troops in Afghanistan, all right, they're pulling them out. Joe Biden says, no more, right? We're going to pull them out. I think Trump was supposed to have them pulled out in June or something, either last year or this year. Now, Alex, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was supposed to be like June or whatever of last year or this year. Biden decided to extend it to September 11th. September 11th. If you don't think that there's something ingrained into that date, that our president is pulling the troops out on a Memorial Day, that of what a great guy. No, he prolonged it. He pushed it further to do it because he wanted it done on that day. 20 years, I think, wasn't it? 9/11/01. It'd be a 20-year mark.
Yep.
Thank you. Exactly. This is where I have a problem with this man. He's doing things for his own gain. Fuck the country. He's just doing it for his own publicity stunts. God dang it. Stop. Yeah, here it is right here, Alex. But we still have a contingent there to help. Yeah. See? And it's supposed to be June. Yeah, there it is, June. And it made it sound like it was his idea, and it wasn't. And I know we're not supposed to do politics, but this shit has been boiling up for like the longest time. Anyway. Sorry, go ahead.
You got on your little soapbox.
What do y'all think?
There's some things that I can't or choose not to comment on.
I know. So that's it.
You just went off and then you're like, okay, I'm done. That's it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because I feel bad because y'all are here and we haven't really. I just.
Well, like I said, there's just some things that I may or may not agree with you, and some of the things you just said that I probably really shouldn't comment on. So
that's okay. There's just a lot of shit that I'm not a fan of.
Mm-hmm. So I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Going with your little soapbox that you just went on. Is that so? I have questions because I wrote these down because I wanted to put you kind of on the spot and have you answer these while we were live about the Gorilla Lounge and about your little soapbox. And I've told you before how I feel about your little soapbox. So, where do you want to go with this show? Do you want to talk about stuff like that? Or what is your goal with the show?
Oh my gosh. What is my goal? Just to get information out. Like if I come across good information, I want to get it out. So if not everybody listens to a certain podcast or news or whatever, and they do listen to the Gorilla Lounge, it's our job to get the news out as well. Information.
Okay. Like the whole Dr. Swan thing. Nice. Still trying to get her on or somebody like her because that was really interesting information. Or to snuggle with Joe Rogan, that too.
Yeah, or to snuggle with Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
He has great conversations and he is smart as fuck. And I'm not even in the same ballpark as him, but I would like to be. I think that would be. And he moved out of California to Texas. Because he's like, California's fucking up.
There are a lot of people moving to Texas, like celebrity wise. There's a lot of people out there. So I have a few more questions. Are you game?
Sure, why not?
What are some misconceptions people have about you?
Why my eyes are so red that they all think I'm high?
You're
Or my
not
nose
high.
is always red, and they probably think I do a shit ton of cocaine.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know. What are some misconceptions? I don't know.
Mhm.
Some people, I feel like some people think they can just talk to me any way that they want to, because I do have a decent personality, and that they tend to think that that I can just be walked on, and then I don't, and then it blows them out of the water, and then they're just like, well, he's such an asshole. So
Well,
some
maybe
of
you're
that,
not.
that's also another, I am an asshole. I'm not gonna,
I mean, you
this
can't
is
be.
true. Oh yeah, 100%.
What is something that people might not know about you?
Well, we already touched on that first thing of the show, like within the first 10 minutes. Now they all know. Let's see. Some things that they don't know about me. That's a good one. That's a good one. I'm pretty fucking transparent.
Why you
though.
hired me?
Yeah. Let's see. You're like Trump would do in the show. You're fired. You're fired. His little cobra hand, fired. What are some things that they don't know about me? I actually have a feeling.
Just one?
Every so often it gets hurt, but in the morning another one grows back.
That is good to know.
It grows back after he has his
what-
coffee.
Yeah, the Death Wish coffee. What? I don't know. Honestly, I really don't know. That's a tough one, because it's like
Mhm.
when you're, what's funny is when you're, let's say you just decided, get on a dating app. So you get on a dating app, and then all the questions all the time, they're always like, what are your hobbies? What's your favorite color? And you're like, I have a podcast. And then it's ghosts. And you go, so, and then I respond with, so that's it, right? We're done talking. Have a nice day.
So
Mhm.
is that
Hold
true what
on.
Nick says?
Hold on. Any more work on? I told you, Nick, it's all yours, bro. I don't even fucking want it. I'll just give you the title.
Happy birthday, Nick.
Yeah. Yay, Nick. So there is a guy that I popped into his live, and he's popped on here before. Patrick or Pat, big man with calves, I believe was one of his tagline or his tag name. And he's a pretty big guy. He's a pretty solid guy. He's been on he's not been on the show, but he's been in the comments and stuff. Like Patrick Graham, I think is his name.
I know. Who he is.
Okay. So I popped into his live one night, and here's something that nobody knows. So I popped into his live. There was like 6 people, and I'm just sitting there, and he's like, oh, Vanilla Gorilla. And I don't feel like that I'm that person, but it's cool to feel that somebody looks at you that way. Like, I think I'm a pretty solid individual. So as I was listening and where everybody's conversing, he's on a dual live, and the person, he was like, he had a really bad week, and I believe he was a truck driver, and he lost his job, and he's got high blood pressure. He just really just started falling into depression. You can see it as I'm watching the live. And he's lost his gym membership because that was his focus. That was his way to get out. So now he can't go to the gym or whatever. So he did say that there was a Crunch Fitness like right around the corner from where he lives. So I go, hey man, listen, reach out to me. Let me know. I have a Crunch Fitness maybe 2 miles from the house. I will pay for 5 or 6 months of your membership because I know how important health is. And you need to go get what you need. Get yourself back on track. Go do you. And that man about broke down and started crying because I said that. Now, it's not a lot for the gym membership. I think it's like $20 or $22, but nobody's knew that. Nobody. This is the first time I'm even bringing it out. But I'm waiting on him to tell me about that. So that way I can go to my gym and put his gym membership on mine. That way he can go hit the gym and he doesn't have to worry about that bill, I guess you can say. Like I'll drop mine down to where I'll only get, I think mine is like $35 a month. Now, what I'll do is I'll drop mine down to the $10 a month, give him the $22 a month, and it'll still be equal to my bill that I was always paying anyway. So I'm not really like losing, but at least it'll help him out. And I told him, I said, I can't do a lot, but if this is what you need to escape, then go fucking escape, bro. So nobody knew that till just now. So I'm a pretty shitty person sometimes.
Totally. Yep. I see it all the time.
Mm-hmm. So yep. I'm also a person that I want to see people succeed. I get really happy when people succeed. I don't like seeing people fall. I don't like seeing people fail. Now, failure is, of course, a great learning opportunity. We all know that. But we can't live in that aspect, you know. We have to just keep pushing forward. That's what we're built for. That's what we're designed to do. Keep moving forward, keep progressing, just keep going. So on that too, a video surfaced that I was watching and it was really good. And it said, if you had $86,400 and someone stole $10, would you be upset? Like, honestly, would you be upset or would you be okay with your $86,390? And if the answer is yes, then if you would be truly upset by it, then you really need to reevaluate this. But if the answer is no, that you wouldn't really be upset, then don't let someone's negativity knock you down for 10 seconds because you still have 86,390 seconds of the day. So if you focus on the positive part of your day and not the negative, your day's good because there's 86,400 seconds in a day. So
that's a lot of seconds.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So you gotta, you know, just because you have a shit day doesn't mean that people need to. It's easy to let everybody else feel that you're having a shit day. It's easy.
Yeah, but just because you're having a shit day doesn't mean that you need to make everybody else's day shit.
Correct. I don't like I get hated on a lot too. I don't think a whole lot of people know about this either. I do get hated on a lot. They all think, oh, you can get any girl or any this or any that. No, it's no. Mm-mm. And I just don't feel like that. Does that make sense? Like, I don't know. It's just really hard to explain that. So it's like if I've got something and I'm like, oh man, this is awesome. You know, this is really going. There's always one person or two people just knocking it down. And you just kind of go, whatever. So I don't let the negativity, I try not to. Now, sometimes it hits me a little bit too hard in a day or whatever. And I do have to definitely take a break from certain things, whether it be social media, whether it be just the phone, period, people. Like I won't talk to my mom. I won't talk to my sister. I won't talk to anybody. You know, just I need a day. I need a mental health day just to relax, just to recoup. Let me watch a movie, whatever it takes. Let me refocus. I'll be back tomorrow. And that's what happens. And I take that and that's it.
And everybody needs that. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Not a thing.
Nothing wrong at all. And the people in your life shouldn't take offense to that either.
No, not at all. If Wendy came up to me and said, hey, listen, I need a day. Just are we good? Yeah, we're good. I just need to take a day. We're taking a day. If Clinton says, hey, you know, this is how we work. If Clinton needs a day, hey man, I need a day, just, you know, whatever. Cool. Let's just do this. So that's what it is. And I think communication is a vital part in anything, whether it be a building of a friendship, a building of a relationship. Because if you don't have a solid foundation on any of these things, then you've got what I like to call the relation shit. Because then it just turns into just nothing but fucking garbage. And it's what it is. It's a relationship, whether it be a friendship or a partner.
Well, and then there's other kinds of relationships too, though. It's not just friendship. It's not just romantic partnership. There's teams, there's jobs, those are all different relationships. All of those have to have a good foundation. All of those have to have good communication for anyone involved to succeed. Correct.
Exactly.
If you're gonna plant a seed, if you're gonna plant a seed in a fucking pot, you need to plant that seed. You need to grow it. You need to water it. You need to give it sunshine. You need to give it everything you've got. Because if not, then why the fuck did you even plant that seed? If you're not going to tend to it, why the fuck did you even plant it? If you have no obligation to take care of it. It's kind of like what we're doing with the podcast. Why would we even start it if we're not going to do anything with it? Because then it just turns into a hobby and just kind of cool. Maybe we can just kind of Zoom meeting everybody. Hey, what's up? Da, 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 blah, 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 blah. We're good to go. You know what I mean? But
it may be a hobby now, but for us, it's a whole nother full-time job. People don't realize what goes on behind the scenes and how much work we really put into this to make sure that we succeed and that we do educate people, about things. Like you said, to get the word out and things, whether it be from suicide awareness to drug abuse to sperm count. Here's
the thing too. I do we're of course next month is already booked. We've got law enforcement coming on. We're completely booked for the month of May.
June too.
And then we've got a gentleman by the name of Mark Beecher. He's also known as the Hyena. He is a big deal in the mixed martial arts category with self-defense and everything else. And he was my instructor. He was my instructor, the coach, I guess you could say, for Muay Thai for a few months when I was in training. And he's a bad man. And I would love for people to come in, talk to him, ask him things. He's down in Texas. I'm not 100% exactly where. Follow him on social medias, but we're getting him on because I already touched base with him. But I do want to touch base with like a lot of men. So men in general, there is something that happens as we get older. And everybody knows it, but I see a lot of memes and I hear a lot of different stories from people that it's really gut-wrenching. And it's like, I cannot believe that people would actually do that and stoop that low. And we'll talk about it in June. I mean, I need to write that down. But see, you guys, I'm not even kidding. We have a folder. I have a lot. There is a lot of blank pages in here because I don't write them. I forget. But
It's because he forgets his notebook at home all the time.
Yeah, because the notebook is at home. There's writing there. There's writing there. There's writing there.
Hey.
Yeah. So you guys, it's blank there. So, but there's writing on the back here. I mean, I do a lot of, I think there's another one. Yeah, there's writing here. And then there's I don't know what that is. I think it's just chicken scratch. But it's something that like I said, I hear a lot of stories and I'm like, fuck around. So anyway.
Speaking of Mark, I got him pulled up here. He's down in Katy, Texas.
Katy, Texas?
Yeah, Katy.
I don't even know. Where the fuck is that at? I've never even heard of Katy, Texas. Is that south?
Up next on the Grill Lounge, your geography lesson. Where is it? Did you say where it was?
Is it down by Houston? The next biggest city? Is it Austin or Houston? Can't be Dallas.
Oh, dude,
it might be Dallas area.
Big Tricky Nick says Houston.
Houston, close to Houston.
Point.
To Houston.
It's over Clinton. It's Houston. You can stop looking, Clinton. No, it's over.
It's not close to Houston.
What is it close to?
Is that the next biggest city?
Fuck it, you told me it's over. So I done got out of it now.
Did he just say fuck it?
Yeah.
Dude, this is an uncensored show.
Have you met him?
Yeah, have you met me, Clinton? How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Great.
It's almost his favorite 4-letter word.
Almost. Free is my first one.
I couldn't believe I did that.
Clinton potty mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. But we do have shows. So it's like, and as we're growing and as we're learning and as the show is maturing, we're going to keep changing things around, and it's just going to happen. We still have the growing pains. We haven't been doing this for 15 years. We just started this January, and that's the hard part that I keep playing in my head. We've been doing this since January. 209 subscribers in January, right? 209 since January.
Over 25,000 views.
25,000 views. So it truly is an amazing feat, and it's just going to keep going. But like I said, we're getting my chief on next week. We're getting Deputy Dane on the following week. And we're going to be getting other members of law enforcement on as well. And I believe they're also volunteer firemen as well, if I'm not mistaken.
What?
Yeah, the 2 officers south of me are also volunteer firemen. So
awesome.
If they're not, if that's what people don't get, man. They're quick ACAB. So anyway, So any more questions? We're a grower, Alex. We're not a shower. We're a grower. I'm glad to see it growing too, Alex. I think Wendy just started blushing. No? Yep.
Yeah.
Her face has definitely gotten red. Ba-dum-ba.
This is me.
She's like, I feel beclemmed.
No.
See, he actually said it too. I'm glad to see it growing. Like this.
Really?
Okay. Okay.
My lord.
Anyway.
And this is what I put up with behind
Yeah.
the scenes.
Yeah. See, now every morning I do reach out to Wendy. So Wendy does we talk a lot. And she kind of starts to ground me. Like I'll start going on a fucking tangent and she'll be like, you better just calm the fuck down. I'm like, yes, ma'am. Or she'll be like, did you get coffee? I'm like, yes, ma'am. She's like, did you take your vitamin? I'm like, yes, ma'am. So she's kind of like, you know, I talk to her a lot, like a lot. And we come up with ideas and we come up with show topics and we come up with a lot of different things. And we talk about a lot of different things. And she really is a true helper with me, period, because I like to talk, if y'all can't tell. I mean, that would just be stupid if y'all didn't think that. So anyway, I got ADD and something just caught my eye. Yeah, pretty much. I think it's gotten worse over the years. Just put a ring on. Shut the fuck up.
Well, you missed more of that conversation, but
no, I saw it.
You saw it.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, hold on. See, I bet y'all even missed this one, didn't you?
Nope.
Oh no, I seen that one.
Mm-hmm.
I saw that. Who don't like cocaine?
But there's, you know, we do, but a majority of our conversation is talking about the podcast, where we want to see it go, where we want the show to go. And that's where, since all of us are on the same path, that's where we're going.
Mm-hmm.
Meh.
Yep.
Meh. Okay, so a few weeks ago, a lot of people don't know this. So a few weeks ago, I got invited to go to Memphis, Tennessee, and Wendy was there. She invited me. So we hung out in Memphis. We went and saw, what was it? What's the name of that fucking road?
Beale Street.
Beale Street.
My God.
Went and saw Beale Street. You know, it was really cool. Because we went and saw, what's that white guy, the king of rock and roll? What was his name? Elvis? I'm just playing. We went and saw his place, and you know, it was from
didn't pay that money to get in though.
No, he didn't pay that damn money. So what's really cool about it is that it was really neat. It was really cool to see it, his whole everything. But I'll be honest with you, from the outside of that wall, it was pure trash. Pure fucking trash.
God.
Like the streets were dirty, everything was dirty. It was just pure trash. And no bomb, chicken bomb, or bomb. So fucking weirdo. So, but what was cool about that trip was that we did meet a couple of other people, and we went to breakfast or brunch that one morning, and I think I put the name down as Megatron, and this is all going back with what Nick said right here. So we go to this, what was the name of that restaurant? Blue something. Anyway,
just like Blue Plate Cafe or something like that.
Yeah. So they had syrup that had peanut butter.
No. No. It
No,
was
no, no.
like the Elvis special. It was banana pancakes with
Mm.
peanut butter infused syrup.
And I'll be honest with you, that peanut butter infused syrup, if you guys have not tried it, you need to go get it because
They
it was
made it though.
fucking
They like
bomb.
made
Yeah,
it at their restaurant, like fresh right there with my pancakes.
it was bomb. Okay.
It was.
And we met these two guys there. Like I was gonna put the name down because they were white. so so we ended up meeting these two guys. Well, I was gonna put the name, and I did put the name down as Megatron, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
I put the name down as Megatron because there was like a 20-minute wait. And the guy goes, "Did you say Megatron?" I was like, "Hell yeah, I said Megatron." So he's like, "Yeah, man." So we just started talking. We just started conversing, right? And next thing you know, later on in that day, we go to the Bass Pro right there on the border of Arkansas, the big one with the pyramid. Okay, if you
Badass,
guys
by the
have
way.
not been to that one, Nick, we're gonna go hit this fucking place up, bro. Okay, this fucking place was legit.
Amazing.
I'm totally taking Aiden because inside of the pyramid, right, of Bass Pro, there's a hotel, and that hotel circles the pyramid on the inside, and this thing is badass. So we go in there, and who do we run into? Those guys. And we just started talking and shooting the shit again. And it was like, we didn't meet a stranger. We were there. We had a great time. We hung out. Great people. And I'll tell you what, Beale Street was packed. I do have pictures. But Beale Street was packed. It was a beautiful,
Awesome.
it was a beautiful experience because the way it was like everything was opened up. Everybody was outside. I think like maybe 4 people had masks on. But the minute you walked in the stores, you had to put a mask on. So I got a coffee cup and Wendy got a shot glass to match. You have it sitting there?
Yep.
It's pretty badass. Yeah. Yeah. It was so cool. Like we literally were thinking about like getting like a group of people and maybe hanging out and going there and getting everybody together and actually and staying like a week. You know what I mean? And just staying there and just having a good time. Like if we could get that hotel, man.
Well, and the hotel wasn't even like a hotel. They looked like cabins up above the store.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
And your back porch was looking the water that's inside the store. And you could see ducks and the fish and everything. It was fucking badass.
It was.
Damn.
It was.
It was really, really cool place. And I mean, every town's gonna have a rough spot. So, but yeah, it was Beale Street was too friggin' cool to see BB King's, Jerry Lee Lewis, and people were outside playing, and it was just nothing but blues and soul. And it was just, I like music, and that was it. We were done. Went there, hung out, and that was it. And then I think it was like the next day we were out. We had to go. It was over.
Yeah.
But it was a great time. It's because Gen X drank from the water hose. We don't need no damn mask. It was a lot of fun. What else? I think that was it, really. The food. Oh, we went to Corky's Barbecue.
Oh my gosh, yes.
That was really good. Corky's Barbecue was pretty good. So Corky's Barbecue, I was standing there and there was this group of these ladies sitting, you know, and we had to go in. And so the guy, what was his name? Paul?
Paul.
Bill,
Mhm.
Paul.
Paul.
So this guy Paul was like, yeah, you guys, he reminded me of there was an actor that I'm going to have to find him. I want to say it was Richie Cunningham, his brother in real life. Look that one up. You're once you see him, you're going to be like, oh yeah. So Richie Cunningham, what's his real name?
The freaking crap.
See, thank you. Richie Cunningham. I can't remember his real name. As soon as I see it, I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, that's him. Well, his brother, I believe he has a brother that's also in acting that takes the roles of like, I don't know,
Ron Howard.
Ron Howard. What's his brother?
Hang on.
Clint Howard.
Chuck. I got Chuck.
Does he have more than one?
I don't know. I've seen all young pictures. He was such a cute little old man, though.
So anyway, this guy Paul, he comes. We go in. He's like, I said, do we have to stay in, or can we? He's like, no, you guys can go hang out outside, or if you give me your phone number, you guys can hang out at your car. Okay. He's like, well, what's the name I should put it down? So I said Megatron. He goes, how about something easier to say? And I went, okay. So I gave him my name. And they did. So the ladies were laughing when they heard Megatron. Then all of a sudden, once we got in, we ordered our food. We go to the fountain drinks and I go, one of the girls was standing there. She's getting her drinks. I said, why is it? And I just remembered an old TikTok video. I said, why is it that when I drink alcohol, everybody calls me an alcoholic, but if I drink Fanta, nobody calls me fantastic? And the girl started laughing because there's Fanta sitting right there. And I was going to drink Fanta. And she just started laughing. And it was like, yeah, to the point where, I mean, I'm probably forever etched into her brain.
Oh, she definitely went and told stories about you that night.
Mm-hmm. Oh, for sure. You know damn well she did. You know what this crazy white boy fucking said?
But what was crazy is everywhere we went, you made friends with everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody wanted to be your friend. Like just randomly started in conversation. I was like, what the hell?
Mm-hmm. Good old Paul. Let me see. So if he had like six brothers. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna find his brothers. Sorry. That guy right there.
If you look up,
Not Ron Howard, but the other guy.
Yeah.
That reminded me of Paul. Like, yeah. He reminded me of Paul. Fuck yeah, he does. I mean, look at that.
He does kind of look like Paul.
He reminded me of Paul.
Yeah.
But Paul was a good guy. He was nice.
He was a good guy.
He was this little nice guy.
Mm-hmm.
Little nice guy. So anyway.
Yep.
That was a good trip. And that's what we started talking about. And that's another thing that we also talk about, that we also want to I definitely want to take a trip down to Florida and get everybody over there and meet up with y'all as well. You and Luann and Big Man and maybe Liquor Girl. I mean, I don't know. And Chris.
You have to go to Alabama. She ain't going to Florida.
Oh, isn't she like Northern Florida? Southern Alabama,
No.
Northern Florida?
She's Gulf Shores, Alabama.
I'm not going there. Mm-mm.
Have you ever been?
That's the most racist fucking place I've ever been in my life. Straight racists. Orange Beach, Alabama. Orange Beach? What is that, like Georgia Red Clay? All right, Alex. Yeah, we about to cut this off too. It's an hour and a half long episode.
Mm-hmm.
Big Boys Bait and Tackle is where you can find me, and then we shall fish. I see a fishing trip in the near future. Hey, Nick. Let's go. Oh, them's fighting words. Ooh. You better watch your
Hold
mouth.
on. Did you just invite Nick to the fishing trip and not me?
I mean, if you're already going and we're all just gonna go, then yeah, just cruise on down.
Okay, let's go. We can stop in Alabama.
Mm-mm.
Whatever.
You know why birds don't fly over Alabama? It's not worth shitting on. Wah, wah. I'm just playing. I heard mixed feelings. I've got mixed feelings about Florida. So Florida says that there's a lot of people that are like, fuck the mask. We're not wearing these things. Fuck y'all. But like the other side is going, wear the mask because you're helping humanity. I don't know where I'm at on that one, because I'm hearing so many mixed sides to it. What about your side, Clinton?
We're the side that says wear the masks. East Coast is like, fuck it, let's party. No mask.
See, wait a minute. Now see.
No, nah, bro.
He just
Nah, bro.
I got mixed feelings on this. I don't know what to do.
It's
on
the
this
opposite. It's the opposite.
Is she talking to me? I don't think so. I think she knows better. Chris, we'll fix that one. Fix it, bruh. And see, and now I got this one. Now, what I think personally, I think everybody should do what Texas did. Because now the COVID now, since the states that are, what did I hear? That the states that are not mandating the masks, that they're the ones with the lowest numbers of COVID. Because of course your immune system is the one that needs to be, it can't be sheltered. It's got to be worked. It's got to get the fucking to the immunity. Oh, look, my camera went unplugged again. Ta-da! Now I did a magic trick. Y'all can't see me. I feel like John Cena. You can't see me.
Oh, hell.
You can't see me. You can't see me. Hey, guys. Hi. Sup? Y'all can see me. Huh? It's cool. All right. So, anyway, it's time. We have to end it. We have to end it. We do have to go. And I'm sorry I have to do that to everybody. I know how much y'all enjoy watching this show.
Hey,
I
it's only gonna be a
doing
week.
it.
You'll be back.
So this little gem will be from what we talked about earlier, as far as like, hold on, did I see Mike come in? Big man Mike. Boom. Thought I saw him somewhere. That's right, bro. Okay, you guys ready for this? Yes, hit the like button, share it, please. This is how we grow. This is how we get bigger. It just helps everything. So this little gem of motivation is going to be brought to y'all from what we discussed earlier about the 86,400 seconds in a day. So allow yourself to have a bad day on your journey to being your best. Forgive yourself and move forward. Okay. Allow yourself to have a bad day on your journey to being your best. Forgive yourself and move forward. That's it.
That's it.
That's all you got to do.
That's it.
Move forward. Okay.
Moving forward.
Forward motion.
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm so sorry. I think that was the first comment that I saw was your LOL. So you guys, we're out of here. You guys have a great night. We're done. See y'all. Have a good night.
Good
Thank you.
night.